I'm Carleen Byland, Managing Director of Headland Maritime Initiative. We're now less than 18 months into the Port Hedland Voluntary Buyback Scheme, and we've just acquired our 150th property, which is very exciting to be at this stage of the process, so early into the scheme. So the Port Hedland Voluntary Buyback Scheme is appealing to a wide variety of owners. We've got everything from vacant residential land through to strata titles, multiple dwellings on single titles, and ocean frontage properties. The exciting reality is now that we've actually started to acquire properties, we can actually start to transform them into a vibrant maritime precinct. And one of the very first examples of that is a 3-bedroom property we've acquired at 7 Morgan Street, which we will be repurposing into an interim marine simulator, which will provide vital training to tug crews, to pilots and other marine professionals in the area and allow them to be trained in Port Hedland locally. It has been an incredibly busy period since HMI was first established over 18 months ago. In that period, we've had everything from initial contact with PHVBS eligible residents, and we've had about 76% of those property owners engage in the process to date, through to now seeing this very exciting first use of a HMI acquired property in its next form. And we've been engaging with community and interested stakeholders, too many to mention really. So we've been incredibly busy trying to make sure that all of the residents have accurate information. We've listened to some of the concerns that a number of residents have had, including whether as existing tenants, what's going to happen to me if my owner sells into the PHVBS. And we've been really able to address a lot of those concerns and put a lot of those misgivings to rest. With regards to the interested participants who are investor owners, we've been able to allow them to participate whilst ensuring that the ongoing leases that are in place are honoured so that they can participate with the comfort of knowing that their existing residents and tenants are not going to be displaced as a result of participating into the PHVBS. We've also been very active in the engagement on the Maritime Precinct Master Plan and Development. We've put out information to a number of local forums. We've been engaging with a number of community members and interested participants in the Maritime Precinct development. That ranges from everything from short stay accommodation to tourism opportunities to cultural and heritage uses to small business uses. One of the exciting developments that we're facilitating at the moment is the repurposing of 3 Richardson Street into the new home for the Seafarer Centre. That's an exciting development. The local people will have seen the building on 3 Richardson Street come down. That created a lot of interest. That site actually has some wonderful history to it, which I certainly wasn't aware of. But, many people can reflect on their first jobs when it was, everything from a supermarket to a local butcher and the like. What we are doing is currently working through a process where we get some interim signage up so that people will understand that this exciting development is coming to the Maritime Precinct. It is going to be in the heart of the Portside Commercial Sub-Precinct, which will enable the seafarers when they come ashore to visit the town centre and really go some ways to activating the precinct and the existing town centre. The owners of 315 of the eligible properties have now registered an interest in understanding what the Port Hedland Voluntary Buyback Scheme could mean for them. We've issued instructions to have 267 properties valued, and we've actually issued the owners of 258 properties with their letter of offer, enabling them to understand what the offer price would be for their property should they choose to sell into HMI. With regards to sales, we've got 40% of the eligible properties now either having sold or selling into HMI. We do understand that the decision to participate in the Port Hedland Voluntary Buyback Scheme is going to be different for everyone, and we do respect everybody's wishes in that regard. To date, we've only had 2 owners decline the offer, but we have had around 5% of eligible property owners electing to delay their participation until later in the Port Helen Voluntary Buyback Scheme. And that, of course, is absolutely fine, and we do welcome continued discussions with owners so that they can fully understand what their options are with regards to participation, but also so that owners that are electing not to participate can understand what we're proposing to do in the area surrounding their residential properties.